Worlds are formed by faith. You want a new world? Start with faith. What about your world do you not like? Start with faith. Start with seeing what God says about this. And I just want to let you know that faith is always going to be attached to anything God is a part of. You always will have to use your faith. For it is by grace you have been saved. Through what? And this is not from yourself. It is a gift of God, not by works, so that no man can boast. Let me write it how I would write it. Faith is the guts of the gospel.
Two things here. One, at the end here, he says, faith is the guts of the gospel. No, Mike Todd, faith is not the guts of the gospel. What is the guts of the gospel is what Christ did on the cross. That is the guts of the gospel. Christ going to the cross, taking on that punishment for sinners, to make a way for us to be made righteous before a holy and just God. That is the guts of the gospel. And our faith does not create our own personal worlds. This is little God theology at its finest. This is telling his audience they can speak things into existence. No, you can't. We, as mere humans, are unable and not able to speak anything into existence. God alone speaks things into existence, and we need to understand that. This is teaching people a very dangerous theology and doctrine with the little God's theology and this doctrine and this theology around us speaking things into existence. This is New Age destruction. This is word of faith. This is super charismatic destruction. That's exactly what this is, but it's the motivation and the driving force behind Mike Todd and his own personal theological and doctrinal beliefs instead of submitting to the Word of God.